When will you finally allow yourself to arrive? What is the actual number that grants you permission to rest? Think about your answer carefully. Your brain is lying to you right now. You told yourself 5 years ago that your current revenue would be enough. Yet here you are, completely stressed, chasing the next milestone. The finish line you are running towards is an illusion. The closer you get to it, the further away it moves. Welcome to the Achieve Your Apex podcast. I'm Chad Hyams, your voice of reason. Today, we are exposing a psychological trap that keeps elite performers living in permanent deficit. It's called the Horizon Mirage. It is the toxic belief that peace exists just beyond that next transaction. To reach your true apex, you must conquer your ambition before your ambition conquers you. Let's look at the actual behavioral science behind this endless chase. Psychologists at Harvard University track a phenomenon called hedonic adaptation. The data shows that when a human being achieves a massive success, the emotional high lasts an average of only 14 days. 2 weeks. That's all you get. Then baseline resets. That's it. Your brain adapts to the new wealth, the new title, the new platform you have. What felt like a massive victory yesterday becomes the boring status quo today. Behavioral scientists call this the hedonic treadmill. What I mean is, you're running at top speed just to stay in the exact same emotional place. You are trading your current life for a 2-week hit of dopamine that vanishes before the ink dries on the contract. Researchers at Cornell University analyzed goal-setting behaviors in entrepreneurs. Their findings revealed that 81% of high achievers, most likely you in there, automatically increase their target baseline the moment a goal is met. Think about the insanity of the loop. You design a game where winning is structurally impossible. You hit the metric, and instead of celebrating, you instantly move the goalposts. You treat your achievement like a mandatory prerequisite instead of a victory. You'll work 80 hours a week to buy options, yet you remain a slave to the next milestone. You trade your presence at the dinner table for a mirage on a spreadsheet. Think about a donkey walking down a dirt road. I'm not calling you a jackass. I'm just saying, think about a donkey walking down a dirt road. You've seen it. You've probably heard it. The farmer ties a long stick to the donkey's collar, dangling a crisp, juicy carrot right in front of its nose. The donkey walks 10 miles because it thinks it's one step away from breakfast. The carrot moves forward at the exact same pace as the donkey. The donkey is still highly motivated. The donkey is incredibly focused. The donkey is also completely foolish. Most business operators are running down the highway looking exactly like the donkey. Again, not calling you a jackass, just a donkey in this case. The carrot is your next investment property, or your next revenue tier, or your next milestone. And you are starving while staring right at that goal. Let's lean into some direct responsibility. Look at the promises you made your family over the past year. How many times have you said, things will slow down right after this blank? How many times have you promised, I'll be fully present once blank. Stop lying to the people who love you. More importantly, stop lying to yourself. Things do not slow down. You do not know how to slow down because you are addicted to the hunt. It is easy to hide in the work and claim you're doing it for them. It's challenging to look at your kids and admit you prefer the chase over the connection. To destroy the Horizon Mirage, you must switch from milestone-driven tracking to system-driven excellence. Data from the Wharton School shows that performers who track down and track their daily execution rather than final outcomes report a 62% increase in their career satisfaction. You must hunt from a state of abundance, not from a state of permanent deficit. Define your non-negotiables today. Establish clear boundaries for your time that no amount of revenue can buy out. Commit to celebrating a victory for a full 24 to 48 hours before you even look at the next target. Force yourself to realize that your worth is built on your character, not your uncompleted checklist. Challenge for this next week is a heavy one. Conduct a Mirage audit of yourself. Write down the exact milestone you are currently chasing. Now, find the journal, the spreadsheet, or the goal board that you had 3 years ago still. Look at what past you wanted to achieve. Realize that you are currently living that future you used to pray for. For the next week, you're forbidden from looking at future projections. Spend 5 minutes every day documenting what you already have. Acknowledge the ground beneath your feet. Own the machine you already built instead of demanding that it can shift into even more gears. The apex is not a final destination on a map. The apex is the standard of how you climb today. Stop living your life in a permanent waiting room for a future that can never possibly arrive. Build a foundation that allows you to experience the view while you scale the mountain. You're fully capable of conquering massive targets. Drop the Mirage and enjoy it. And as always, keep climbing.